Week 9. You feeling the pressure? I'm feeling the pressure.
I'm feeling the pressure.
We all are feeling the pressure. Holy cow. 5 to go, ladies. Welcome to your Week 9 Commissioner Show. I am your host, your Commissioner. Oh, thank you very much. And with me, oh my goodness, here he is in the flesh. Mr. Deputy, thank you, sir, for coming.
Thanks for having me.
You know, front office had to represent
yes.
Week 9 here, so
lots of stuff to discuss, as we all know.
Yep.
Busy week. It was a busy week.
Yeah, it was.
A lot of different things.
The trades. That's probably one of the biggest things. Trade deadline for the NFL was coming up, and it was hot, hot, hot. Did it hurt your team? Did it help your team? Your fantasy team, not your NFL team, because your NFL team sucks. Especially yours, Rico. Yeah, I think it was pretty good. You know, it helped more than it hurt, I would say, right?
Well, it's interesting. Time will tell. I mean, you see with the JHI and what goes on over there, and I think
Calvin Benjamin. You know, I know he's on old 99's team here, but who knows? You know, I would say for you, Kev, you don't want to wear the dress, so that might be a good thing for you.
I think Kev does want to wear the dress.
Oh, jeez. But yeah. So let's get on to our last week winners. Way to go. 0.5 W for Cons. My goodness. I bet you're just happy-go-lucky. You're clicking your heels. Rico, I know you hate him. You hate him. Just admit it. You do. So,
2 weeks he's landed. 2 weeks he's landed. He was landed by the lander, and then he was landed by
Jay.
The old Jay.
Oh, man. Woo. Super Sal, way to go. You're just strong every week, and you're proving me wrong. Of course, what do I know? I don't know anything. So, MP, just still turning them out. Our high score of the week, way to go, Chunder. And still proving you are the champ. Wearing the belt, the big old belt. You just wear it. And, yeah, I like Deputy with the Game of the Week W. It was a low scoring affair, but, hey, that's all right.
The sun came up again. I beat Juan. You know, those things, we just count on it.
Juan.
Taxes.
Juan.
And me beating Juan.
Come on, Juan.
Love you, Juan.
You know, on the loser side, you guys know what you need to do. Speaking of 99 and doggies, get your shit together. Come on, there's only 5 to go. You two are vying for the dress. Let's see who does not wear the dress here. So time to muscle up here a little bit.
I got 2 units on Kev.
I don't want to take that bet. So we're just gonna move on here. You know, the other part of why front office is here is the whole debacle for the unwritten rules. We're going to make a point of documenting things as you saw with my text and my message on the message board to go ahead and make things happen for a concrete or at least something that's documented. So we're going to make sure and make that happen. I apologize for that, MP, and for the rest of you as well, that happened. So... but in the future, we will move forward with something that's concrete and, yeah, in writing. So,
way to keep us on our toes, MP.
Yep.
Way to keep us on our toes.
I liked it.
League's alive.
Didn't you like it? I mean, I did. I loved it. So,
I think it opened up conversation, and I think we need to know now that we've got to really make sure everything's documented and put in place. So, that'll all be done.
Yep, going forward for sure. Money, you guys know who owes. Some of you paid this week, this guy, and the old Landa. G, thank you very much. There's 3 of you, and you guys will be pointed out on the board here as we're coming up here. And you know who you are, so just knock it off.
Juan's cutting grass this week.
He's earning it.
He's trying.
Juan's,
we understand Juan. We got you on the, I think, 16-month installment payment plan for Juan.
Who is hot, who is not this week? You know, that's coming up in the old Commish Power Rankings, as well as some other things to talk about. But speaking of Commish Power Rankings,
without further ado,
let's get to them. Hey, how about it? As you can see here, you know, I've got color-coded, I've got you bracketed, just like I love to do. Just colors are fantastic for me, so... moving to number 1 on the board, that'd be your Deputy. This guy right here, he is Mr. possibly 4-time. He doesn't like me saying it. He's mad.
He's trying to jinx every avenue. He's trying.
I'm not.
Just slash to jinx.
So, Turkey J, you've lost 2 of your last 3, but or 2 of your last 4. Pardon me. But bounce back week time. You're still a strong team. You still can score points. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, he's still strong, right?
Absolutely.
So, Chunda, you're still the champ. You're lurking around. You are sniffing. And those divisional games are going to be big for you because I think that's going to be something where you can really put your stamp on. Our division's tough. The Gordo division has muscled up this year. I like it, man. I like it.
He is mute Chunda. He is the silent Chunda.
He's the killer.
And the lightning. Chunda and the lightning.
In our second, third here, we've got Roach, Motel, MP. You're scoring points, man, and I want to see you just string this together. You got old bye week 99 this week. Unless he proves me wrong, he's just dubbed Mr. Bye Week. So, at any rate, way to go last week. Cons 0.5. You're squeaking them. It's time to put a couple together. That's what I told you last week. Put a couple together. He's winning them, right?
5-3 now, coming through. I mean, he's made some very generous trades. Obviously you've been able to, put that black beautiness out there and just absolutely wheel and deal, baby.
The beard.
It's mesmerizing.
That's it. It's yeah. To number 6, you are creeping up here, Supa. You are making me nervous. You know what? You weren't supposed to be here. And here you are. Just proving me wrong every week. I love you, man. And you are sneaky good. You are sneaky good. Maybe you're sneaky to me, but maybe to others, you knew he was going to be here. So, to our third, Juan. You are wide receiver needy. I am sorry, but you are. But you need a W here. I think you need a W. I feel a W coming up, but boy, I think you need a W. You're sitting at 500. Wouldn't you see when you say he needs a W?
Old Juan every week is just a fun matchup. It's always fun. We all enjoy.
No wonder we're not invited over to the Emporium anymore.
It's closed his doors.
He just hates us all.
He's closed his doors.
He's sweating bullets.
He is.
Kamish, hey, I am as high as I've been all year at the 8th. I won 2 in a row, and I think the reason why is first name Russell, last name Wilson. I'm wearing a Niner. It's dirty. But hey, you know what? We're talking fantasy here, okay? So y'all can kiss my ass. And if you don't like it, get your own damn show because this is the Commissioner Show. All right. That you let me down last week, buddy. You let me down, and now you're not looking too good, and you're trending down too. Oh, by the way, Juan, you're flat. You're flat like a 3-day-old soda. You're just flat. No one wants to touch you. You're just flat. So I just wanted to let you know personally about your trending aspect.
Trending arrows. That's a flat line.
G, you're trending down. You let me down, like I said. Time to, give old Wentz a call here. He needs to score 45 for you because otherwise it's just not looking good for you this week, buddy. Rico. What do we say? 4 losses in a row. Throwing trades around like you're throwing your dirty underwear everywhere. God. It's just ugly.
It's just spraying. It's spraying everywhere. It's just a spray.
I like the trade aspect.
No, I don't. There's nothing. No apologies. This is awful. These trades you're sending are interrupting my day. They are taking up my inbox and my emails. You are. I mean, just let's work a little.
Rico,
better.
A win will right the ship and make us all shut up. So just do it.
You're not going to win again.
Doggies, like I said, you and Old 99 have got to get your shit together and get out of the doghouse. One of you two is wearing that dress. It's just, unless something happens and somebody else just falls flat on their face, it's between you two, and he beat you, so you better work your way up. And of course, Alcoholics Anonymous number 99. He is drinking right now, and you need to see above because you don't want to wear that dress. So
trying.
As you guys can see, the win totals there. We're getting close to the end of this year. And just as a reminder, playoff wins are tiebreakers. So you guys need to at the top really start flexing some muscle here. So. I like the fact that we have so many in that double-digit win column for the three-year keeper so far. You know, it means people are trying, and I like it. So keep busting your ass, keep doing what you're doing, and you know, it's competitive, right? I mean, this league is competitive.
It is. It's good.
So
It's really good.
And last but not least, the three haven't paid. You know, there's 1, 2, 3. Juan, 2, 3 that haven't paid. Just so you know. So yeah, here you go, commissioners power rankings. All right. Now let's go ahead and get to the other segment of the show that I love, the pick'ems. You know, you guys hate them just as much as you hate the power rankings, but that's okay because they're my power rankings. They're my pick'ems. By the way, I was 4-2 last week, just so you know. But no one's keeping track. No one is keeping track.
TJ might be.
All right, so let's move on to for first game, 99 and MP. Sorry, 99 MP's got you. It's just too much hill, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
He's got bueno matchups as well. I think MP does. You know, Kev, I just don't know what to say, man. Look at your roster.
It's abysmal. I'm sorry. I've tried to look it over, see what I would not trade one thing on my roster for anything you have.
But, you know, that doesn't mean you don't try.
Keep trying.
You just keep trying.
You don't want to wear a dress.
Good gravy. I just don't know what to say, brother. I just don't know what to say. But, okay. We're moving on here. So, MP, you got that. You got that W. Cons at the doggies. You know, I'm going with the upset here. I'm going with the doggies. You were kind of feeling the same way?
I think doggies are on an upward trend. I mean, you know, that trade was the trade of the year. I think really put doggies in a position where, you know, you could probably win 1 or 2 more games based off of that alone.
And stay out of the dress. That's important.
Stay out of the dress.
That's, you know, you don't look as good as I do in a dress. Let's just put it out there right now.
Oh no.
So yeah, I do like Breeze overall. You know, he's Cons. You're missing Tom Brady and Gronk. That connection is lethal, and you're missing it. So who is your horse? I have no idea beyond that. So yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna spend too much time here. Doggies. Sal at Rico. While Sal, you are trending up, and you are, you know, you're probably one of the hotter teams. I would say, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Maybe Sal is one of the. Rico, I feel like it's going to get this W this week. He's got some matchups, some good matchups. Well, you know, both of you guys have about the same matchups this week. You guys have a lot of Atlanta and Carolina and so on and so forth. But, you know, the Muscle Hamster, I think, could possibly pull some stuff out here. So, and Golden Tate as well. So.
Well, and I think Rico, I mean, in all honesty, I mean, losing Aaron Rodgers, making the wheels and deals and trades to try and kind of pull himself out of that, you know, good job. I mean, I think your trades are awful still, but I'll hold to that. But you're trying. I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
Absolutely. I would agree. Rico, I feel like you're going to get it this week. So, G at the Turk. G at the Turk. You know what, this time I'm not taking the G. He is not my upside pick. I'm going with the strong one. Turk, your hunt is back on track this week. Yeah, and Mariota coming off a bye. I'm feeling good about that as well. What do I got here? I got, you know, G, your wide receiver crew does look good. I would say so. Doesn't his wide receivers do?
Yeah, Sean Jackson's, I think, a really underrated player, for sure.
So, and you may be running back thirsty. Wentz may try and carry you, but I just overall, I think T is just too strong.
Right. I think when it comes down to it, T's just stacked from top to bottom.
Yep.
I think, you know, had a couple just slip-ups. I mean, obviously, the nice win that you had over him last week, but, you know, I think that's just to become. But
that was first name Russell, last name Wilson.
Extraordinaire.
Just so you know.
Extraordinaire. And Jimmy.
Yeah, that helped a whole lot. It did. That connection is dangerous moving forward for me, if I can get that. Right. Chunder at Juan. This was our co-game of the week. It was strong. It was a strong, but I would say, co-game of the week. I'm taking Chunder in this one. You know, his matchups do look good. Your running backs, Juan, may try and carry you here, but you're wide receiver thirsty. You just don't have a wide receiver one overall. I mean, yeah, you've got wide receivers, but I don't know. You just don't have what it takes to get you over the top in this week. I could be wrong. I don't know. What do you
We'll
think?
see what happens with J.J. I think everything lands on what goes on with J.J.
His running backs are strong.
I think his running backs are strong, but J.J. could actually do something there in Philadelphia, I believe. And if he comes out and actually takes handle of that running back group, that could really put over Juan.
Wentz, obviously being in the backfield with him is going to definitely open up. No 7, 8, 9 man boxes up front there. It's going to be just one-on-one football. So that could bode well.
But yes, I think the weakest spot is wide receiver right now for him, and obviously hit by the injury of Aaron Rodgers. With now Devontae Adams is borderline even a player you can have on your roster.
Emmanuel Sanders is just
hobbling. Hey, the Oz is back though. The Wizard of Oz.
Well, we'll see how that works out for you.
You guys here.
All right, so here we are. We're game of the week.
Game of the week.
It's
the front office poll.
It's the front office poll.
It's the front office poll.
And I'm feeling good about it.
Yeah, he does. Usually he's crying by now.
I will be crying after we go through these columns here, though. So let's break it down. So Deshaun Watson in Indy, boy, that guy is matchup proof. No matter who he's playing, obviously last weekend.
Wow.
If you look at his totals for the season, he is solid.
Going to Seattle and do that, you go ahead and get the mark of permanent starter.
Yeah, I would say so. Wilson at Washington, I do like that matchup. And Taylor at the Jets. But obviously I'm going with Wilson here. It's a slim one, but I think Deshaun Watson going against the worst defense in the league in Indy is obviously gets the notch here. So
it could be closer than you think, though. There, I think that Wilson could run off and make some good plays.
It'll be slim. I
think it could be pretty competitive, though.
So Depp with the check mark on that one. Running backs, we got Ingram versus Tampa Bay. C.J. Anderson at Philly. They are good against the run. Mr. Best number 2 running back in the league, Coleman, playing at Carolina. But you know what? That guy is a catch machine, and he's the best number 2 running back there ever was. I don't even know. DMC at KC. Pardon me. They are home versus KC.
Right.
So that and now he's their number 1, but we'll see. I mean, that's a tougher matchup. And then of course Gore, my love. I love him. And he's at Houston, not a good matchup. So versus Shady for me at the Jets, but Shady's just going to get sheer volume. Yeah, they've got a few more skill players after these trades, but he's just still going to get what he gets.
Feast or famine.
And Stewart, thank you, by the way. I think that was you, Juan, that dropped old Jay Stu. You gave up on him too early, and I just think that was a mistake, and I pounced. Versus Atlanta, they're going to run the ball there. Powell versus Buffalo, and Forte versus Buffalo, and then old Gio, not Jeremy Hill, at Jacksonville, who's playing a really good defense this year. Overall, I'd say just the names that are worthy of mention here would be Ingram versus Tampa, Coleman at Carolina, and Anderson at Philly versus my guy, Shady. I got to get to Depp here, in the old checkmark column here. He's just got more numbers there, I'd say. I would say so.
All right, but yeah, I think that Ingram's turned into an absolute workhorse back now, and everything after that is really up to what we do in Denver with Anderson. I think he's still our bell cow, especially with the fumbling problem that Jamal Charles seems to have now. It's only going to make that be more solidified as obviously there's Devontae Booker still, but overall totally agree.
Yep. All right. Wide receivers, we're kind of slim in this department here, but we've got our number 1 killers on bye, both of us do. So. Fitz at San Francisco. That's going to be eat 'em up time. And then Thomas versus Tampa Bay, who Tampa Bay is playing some terrible defense this year. I don't know what the heck happened to him from last year to this year. Versus Dez versus KC. Dez is going to get some more catches just based on the old Zeke suspension. But I don't know. Dez is just not looking right this year overall. But of course, that's why Joey didn't keep him last year. And Crowder, who was a free agent pickup for me at Seattle, not looking good. Depp gets the strong check mark here, just because Michael Thomas versus Tampa, and then of course Fitz, the old man that I love. I love that man. He is just a catch machine. He just does what he needs to do. So
one guy on your team, I think, watch for Crowder. Crowder could be a real different player.
Yeah, I think so.
Big week last week.
Yep. So check mark for Depp there. So looks like he's got three of the check marks here. Tight ends, Croft at Jacksonville. And once again, Jackson's playing good defense. Jordan Reed at Seattle. He's not even going to play this week. He's injured. For me, Jimmy Graham playing Washington. Yeah, and then of course I have San Francisco George Kittle, who's a rook. He's playing. Who do we have this week? That's right. I can't remember. You know what? We got Arizona. This is how in the clouds I am about my team right now. Although we do have Garoppolo, hooray! I think Kamish is going to get this check mark only because Jimmy Graham has proven it the last several weeks, and I think this year so far he's done a really good job. So.
Totally agree.
Defenses, Jacksonville is playing awesome. Depp's got the Jacksonville D versus NZ. Atlanta versus Carolina for me. I'll give Depp the Jacks check mark there.
Saxonville.
It is
Saxonville.
It is Saxonville. You're right, man. They are scoring them
10
up.
sacks in last
And
game.
then Prater, drunk kicker, at Green Bay versus Tavecchio. I don't know. That was just an ugly, and it's nil. You know what? They're kickers, and they don't even matter. They just don't even matter unless they're scoring 25 down points.
I was gonna say,
like
although,
Turkey. Yeah, I mean, geez, gosh,
although
I thought I was gonna lose
been
to
some
you.
big games.
I thought I was gonna lose to you, Turk. So, well, there you have it. Depp got all the check mark, all the columns except for one. Yeah, I think old Depp's gonna get the old game of the week. Hopefully, we don't let you guys down.
The old Jinx. It's back on. See, we started with Jinx. We're ending with Jinx. There's a pattern.
How does it feel having back-to-back game of the weeks here?
It's pressure. It's pressure. It's pressure time.
He's back atop. He's atop the league.
No.
He's atop the.
No.
Yeah, he's at the top all of a sudden.
We're at the halfway mark.
He's only got down to go. So what do you think about that?
I've been here before, man.
Yeah,
I've been here before.
Mr. 4-time. I'm calling it now.
no,
So
come on.
it's on document. So.
No.
I love you guys. If you have any questions, just make sure to let me know. We need to get together soon at Juan's Football Emporium Wonder. It's I hear crickets over there, from what I understand. You miss us, don't you, Juan? I know you do.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, we need to be there. So we're just waiting for the invite. So make sure you check with Pete. All right, I love you guys. Good luck this week, and I'll see you next week.